All right. Oh, damn it. Okay. Hold on, boys. Hold on. Yo, a Astolfo Rider of the Black. Hold on, I'm just finding my link here. Because, you know, this has to be stupid. Oh, there we go. There's my problem. All right. Okay. Hashtag free Jerry. All right. All right. And I'm just linking this stream in all of my Discords. Seeing who's showing up. All right. So you might hear some buzzing in the background a little bit. You might hear some buzzing in the background a little bit. Can you guys hear me okay? Can you guys hear me okay? Checking 1, 2, 3. It's saying my. Hold on. Let's bring that up a little bit. All right, let's bring that up a little bit. A little bit of an echo. Okay, I'm gonna crank this down a little bit. Crank the desktop audio down a little bit, just to. You hear me good? Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm just cranking up my mic. Okay, all right. Well, hey, fucks. Welcome to my first stream as a monetized YouTuber. Of course, this is Independence Day. We are celebrating the birth of America. And I thought it would be a great time for us to help free the greatest American citizen of all time, Gerrymander. Even though he was born in Canada. But still, you know, he was wrongfully jailed 6 months ago for trashing a Target, rightfully so, because they became woke, and now we need to bail him out. So, if you got any money you want to help out with, send some money my way. We will help free Gerrymander. We will help do all the things. This is, in all seriousness, though, this is basically a piss take on, like, fundraising streams and all that, and just, like, you know, anyone who's just like, beg for money, I want it all, and then, like, you know, and then, you know, they get frustrated when people don't donate and whatever, but, like, yeah, it's kind of a light-hearted fucking way to do that. But, anyways, I'm gonna play with some... Why is it quiet? Damn it. Blah, 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 blah. Hold on. I'm going to bring this up a little bit more. Hold on. You know, let's see if I can just bring this up a little bit more. Check, 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 check. All right. Hopefully this is a little bit loud. This is a little bit, hopefully this is, whoa. Hopefully, whoa. Why is that? Whoa, okay. That's coming through. That's coming through on my monitor. All right. Well, let's try that. How does that sound, guys? All right. Blah, 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 blah. Check, check, 1, 2. Okay. So that's what happened. Okay. Here we go. All right. So, unfortunately, the volume is fucked on this. Check, 1, 2. Check, 1, 2. OBS sucks. Just putting that out there. Check. Check. Check, 1, 2. Check, 1, 2. Oh my god, I hate this. Check. 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 Whoa. Okay. Oh god, that sucks. Okay. Check. All right. All right. Well, there's not going to be any audio from the game, but fuck it. So it's just going to be us chatting with each other. Let's see here. Game. All right, let's see if this doesn't crap out on me. All right. We are starting on Brown Streak, riding a damn train. So yeah, once again, hello everybody. It is Mad Mike here, hosting a free gerrymander stream, and I've already opened up Grand Theft Auto San Andreas with a 4-star wanted level, and yeah, that's how we're starting off here. They started me off in the the Las Vegas area, which I haven't opened yet, because all I do when I play this game is I just fucking wander around, fucking shooting people and, you know, running from the cops and shit. So I don't actually play the mission. I don't actually play the missions. Oh, and I just went through a. Why the fuck? Hello, everybody. Hello, Hayden. Hello, Boss Antelope. Hello, Blackwater Rust. Hello, Astolfo Rider the Black. Hello, Grace Omega. Hello, Ugly Goose. Hello, Drew. How y'all doing? Yeah, I'm not a big fan of pinging everybody in the chat just for a stream or whatever. I'm just like, you know, if it's big news, I'll ping everybody, but like for just to try to get everyone to tune into a stream, I think that's a little comes off as desperate to me, so I don't want to do that. But yeah, I get what you mean though. I like trains. Grace Omega, I went foraging in the garden. Not sure what that means. Can you elaborate? Yeah, I'm just trying to get back into Los Santos here. You know, get rid of this 4-star wanted level. Yeah. It's a fun time, though. Yeah, this is basically a stream celebrating myself getting monetized and celebrating the fact that Gerrymander is still in jail like he fucking deserves. And, you know, I don't want anyone paying for his bail. Like, I can stay in there and rot. Piece of shit. Fuck Gerrymander. I hate that guy. He fucking blackmailed me into, like, you know, making videos for him on my channel and fucking just went off about this, you know, anti-libtard crap and, you know, basically he's like, it's as if he just made Breitbart his entire personality and just fuck that guy. You know, he does not deserve to be freed. I made this under a guise of like, you know, you're gonna free Gerrymander, but I'm actually just gonna pocket the money, cause fuck that guy. Oh, I just got hearted. Jerry? Pissed Pete, Mike let Jerry go. No. Motherfucker whacked it in a target. Hell yeah. Boss Antelope 86. My grandpa asked what kind of cheese I wanted for my burger, and I said American. It's 4th of July. Hashtag free gerrymander. Hell yeah. Blythe and Brand, aka my boy Drew. The joys of my friend JJ wanting to do a fantasy football league and doing the draft tomorrow, LOL. And Jerry can stay where he is. Hell yeah. Kid Rock needs him. Hell yeah. That all the more reason he should stay in jail. Because you see, that train is going backwards just like America. And we need to bring it back. Oh, I can't do that fucking voice, man. Damn. What? Why is it stop? Oh. Okay, well. Oh my god, no. Ow! What the f... I literally start, like... Drew, if you're watching this, I started this fucking game with a 4-star wanted level already. And I'm just trying to look for a car. Damn, here we go. Oh my god, I'm getting chased by choppers and shit. Oh man. There you go. Damn. Well, Jerry died. Rip. Astolfo the Rider of the Black. Question, Mike, will you ever roast that guy for making money out of YouTube? You know what? That guy, he has his opinions, he has his ways of doing things, which I completely respect, but he's got to realize that other people have their way of doing things on this website too, and there is nothing wrong with that. I will respect him if he respects me back. So I truly hope, because from what I've heard, he's not afraid to make videos bashing other YouTubers. So I truly hope that he never makes one bashing me, because I'm the type of person that when I clap, when someone claps at me, I clap right back. And we don't need things to get that ugly. So, yeah. But you know what? If he respects me, I respect him, vice versa. So that's my answer to that. But yeah, like, and that's the thing. Like, if you want to get on YouTube and you just want to do it just as a hobby to make videos, you know what? That is great. I completely, 100% respect that. I have no issue with that whatsoever. You do you. That's how you want to approach it. That's cool. But I'm not going to be like how someone like that wants me to be. That's the thing, right? So, like, I started YouTube, well, for one, because, you know, I've always wanted to make my own content. 2, I had no job prospects coming out of college because of COVID and, you know, stuff like that. And I just, you know, wanted to make videos to pass the time. And 3, because, you know what? I really do, deep down, want to, you know, I really do want to, you know, make some kind of a living, even if it's like, you know, just peanuts a month, making my own content and doing my own thing. Like, no matter what else happens in my media film career that I do with my film school degree, I'll always have this. So that, it's something I've always wanted to do in my life. And plus I got a massive chip on my shoulder just from, again, not having that many job prospects and feeling, just generally disrespected my whole life, and feeling like my skills and talents were never really appreciated that much until I got on YouTube, and until, the other guys in the metal YouTube gang noticed me, like Trenches and Meltdown, Questy, Forge Master, all them, Pair of Jeans, sorry, I'm missing names right now, Basil, all of them. And and now it's just become like, what, I've become part of a group that respects me. I've become part of a group that has welcomed me with open arms, and I've, it sounds weird, but I feel like I'm finally in a place where I belong. I feel like YouTube is where I belong, So, you know what? If this means, that I can, make a little cash doing it, fuck yeah. In this economy, why would I want to say no to that? So, I'll have my, main job, which is like whatever, but hey, making money doing this kind of shit, hell yeah. Sorry, that was a very loaded fucking answer, Astolfo. But again, I have my motivations for approaching my channel and my content the way I do, and other people on the platform have their motivations as well, their reasons for doing it, and I completely respect that, as long as they are willing to respect me. So yeah, I know, Jerry doesn't belong in prison. Blah, 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 blah. I personally disagree with that. That guy's a fuckhead. He fucking stole content on my, stole airtime on my fucking channel. And now he's become the biggest part of my channel, even though he's been in 3 fucking videos out of the 80 that I've made. But, fucking, I guess, y'all are alt-righters out there, and you just, you secretly agree with him. That's why you want him back. You freaks. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's Easy E. I just realized that's Easy E. Whee! Another insane jump. See how much money I make here. Nope, nothing. Oh my god! Yeah? But yeah, that's the thing with YouTube, the people that I've worked with and the people that I've collabed with and I've interacted with, they all respect me, and and the same thing goes with them. It's vice versa. It's a mutual respect thing. It sounds cliche, but as YouTubers, we're all in this together. We're all fighting the same fight, So when you got people who think that their way should be the only way, it's like you're kind of going against, how do I say it? It's like you're kind of going against what I believe YouTube should be about, and that's, we're a family, and it's like, I don't know. I'm talking out of my fucking ass right now. I'm a little bit tired. I've been up for a long time today. And basically, again, it just goes back to respect. You got to give it to get it. You know, I think Meltdown said that as well. Like, you get back the energy you give out. You know? So if you want to get respect, you got to give it first. So, sorry, this is one loaded ass answer. Sorry. Okay, Astolfo Rider the Black. Oh no, Boss Antelope asked this one. Football questions. What is your favorite Super Bowl of all time? And what do you think is the best Super Bowl of all time? My favorite Super Bowl of all time. You know what? I gotta, cause since I'm a homer, I gotta go with my Packers winning Super Bowl 31, beating the New England Patriots that were coached by Bill Parcells at the time and had Bill Belichick on their coaching staff. I believe he was the defensive backs coach on that 96 Patriots team. And we beat them down. It was 35-21, and the score was nowhere near as close. The game was nowhere near as close as the score indicated. Like, it probably should have been like 4 touchdowns that Green Bay won by. Yeah, like that was a game where Favre, say what you want about the person, but like, he was very dominant in that game. He passed for 2 touchdowns, ran for another one. Desmond Howard actually won the MVP of that game. He was their Green Bay's kick returner, and he had a total, if I recall, it was 244 return yards, including a 99-yard kickoff return for a touchdown that pretty much put the game away. And of course, Reggie White had 3 sacks in that game, which is still a Super Bowl record. And, you know, that was the, I believe, the first football game one of the first football games I remember watching was that one. And I can still remember watching Brett Favre's 81-yard bomb to Antonio Freeman as like a 6-7-year-old kid or whatever. That was awesome. Now, the best Super Bowl ever played, that's a different question. I gotta go with Super Bowl 49. Super Bowl 49. That's the one. Yeah, because Super Bowl, no, 40. Was it 40? 49. Yeah. 49. Yeah. It was New England against Seattle, right? The Pats and the Seahawks. Of course, we all know that one where, you know, I still can't believe to this day that Marshawn Lynch didn't run the fucking football. Yeah. Sorry, that was a fucking loaded... I am the king of loaded answers. Just because... Especially with football, like, I tend to, like, know a lot. Especially about the Packers. So, yeah. Favorite Super Bowl of all time, Super Bowl 31, where the Packers beat the Patriots. Best Super Bowl ever played, to me, was Super Bowl 49 between the Seahawks and Pats. Like, such an epic fucking ending. And that was simultaneously the greatest play in Super Bowl history and the worst play in Super Bowl history. Like, how do you, like... It sucks, too, because Marshawn Lynch, if they hand that ball to him, he is a first-ballot Hall of Famer. I don't think people realize that. Like, he was the most dominant running back in the league at the point. Like, between him and Adrian Peterson, anyway. Like, and they, how do you not hand the ball? Like, again, like Chris Collinsworth said it best. Like, if you lose the Super Bowl because Marshawn Lynch can't get it in from the 1-yard line, then so be it. But you gotta fucking give it. You gotta give it to your bell cow, man. You gotta go to the guy who got you to the dance. And so, like, that was just a Awful call, awful play call, but you know what? Credit to Malcolm Butler. The dude made a fucking awesome play. Anyways, I'm rambling here. Let me stop here. Okay, so is there a next question? The sick and the vulgar. Have you heard the new single from My Dixie Wrecked? You're gonna clip that, aren't you? You're gonna fucking clip that, aren't you, you smart ass? I hope you're proud of yourself. I'm kidding. Don't worry about that. But you son of a bitch. You fucking motherfucker. All right. There you go. You got me to read that. Good for you. All right. Next question. Astolfo Rider of the Black. Wrestling question. What are your thoughts on AEW's first flagship video game? I have not played it. I don't even think I've seen the trailers for it. It's Fight Forever, right? Yeah, like I haven't played it. Haven't seen any trailers for it. I've heard it's not the best from what I've seen on Reddit, but yeah. Unfortunately, I can't answer that question. Sorry about that. Blackwater Rust, who is the best Packers QB of all time for you? Damn. That is a good question because, you know, I watched both Brett Favre and Aaron Rodgers play their entire Green Bay careers. Never watched Bart Starr. But, you know, if we're going in terms of championships won, then it's Bart Starr. But we got to remember, football is a team sport, and Bart Starr had a loaded fucking team around him, and arguably the greatest coach of all time behind him. So, you know, he was set up for success. Now, he made the plays, and he won the games, but, again, football is a team sport. Like, I do have to go with Rodgers, like, as the best Packers QB of all time, because he was basically, when in his prime, he was the total package: arm strength, accuracy, mobility, you know, football IQ. Fuck, man, like, he was Peyton Manning with legs. That's what he was. And, you know, it's unfortunate that he only won one Super Bowl. And, you know, he never had a fucking top 10 defense except for, like, 1 year, maybe. Favre, I love Favre. He was an exciting player. But that guy, like, it was a roll of the dice with him. And he had a bad habit of throwing the most asinine interceptions you will ever see in your life. You know, people remember the 4th and 26 play from that game, but they don't remember in overtime, Green Bay still had a chance to win, and Favre throws a pop fly fucking arm punt to Brian Dawkins against the Eagles that cost them the fucking game. And, of course, remember the 2007 NFC Championship game where Favre, you know, just threw another asinine fucking interception to the Giants in overtime when they had a chance to put it away. So he just had a bad habit of just not taking care of the ball at the worst possible times. You never really got that with Rodgers, you know, with the exception of the past couple, his final years in Green Bay. But, you know, I do have to go with Rodgers overall. Metal Meltdown! What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Good to see you here. Are you on your break from work right now? Just asking. All right, what's the next question here? Chompy 2024, yeah. Chompy Gerrymander 2024. There we go. Wait, no, that's not going to work. They need they need to have an argument first. Boss Antelope, what do you think is the worst Super Bowl of all time? The worst Super Bowl of all time. Worst one I've seen? It was that Pittsburgh against Seattle Super Bowl. Super Bowl 40 in Detroit. Like, there were so many bad calls in that game, and it just, I'm not one of those people that thinks the NFL is rigged, but watching that game, there was some fucking stinky bullshit going on in that one, man. Like, they called an OPI on a Seattle touchdown that he barely fucking grazed the Pittsburgh defender. And then they, Roethlisberger barely even scratched. Like, that ball to me was not in the end zone when he dove for it, and they award him the touchdown. And they're like, when you think about the fact that that was Jerome Bettis' last game and it was in his hometown of Detroit, like, that one was just a really stinky game, and it just reeked of, like, something didn't smell right with that one, man. So yeah, that's probably my worst Super Bowl of all time. All right. So we got what's the next question here? Ferris Brett, hey man. The question, besides San Andreas, what other Rockstar games do you like? Oh boy, I love me some Red Dead Redemption. One of these days I'm going to download the PC version on here. Yeah, that's a fan-fucking-tastic game. I love it. Oh shit, am I going to die? Hey, who wants to watch me explode? Yeah, I love me some Red Dead Redemption. The first, I've never played the second one, but I love the first one off the Xbox. That's the console I played it on. Yeah, I know. No, not the best one. Probably should have got a PS3 or PS whatever it was at the time, but that's how she goes sometimes. Yeah, Red Dead Redemption. Love the story in that. Love the imagery. Love the graphics. Love the horseback riding. Like, it's fun in that game just to go around the entire map on a horse. Like, I don't know. I grew up a big fan of Westerns. Like, of course, you see in my background, I'm not on camera right now, but you see in my background there's a poster of The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Once Upon a Time in the West is another favorite Western of mine. Unforgiven is another one. High Plains Drifter. Pale Rider. Fistful of Dollars for a few dollars more. Oh, damn, I ran over that cop. But anyways. So. Yeah. So, yeah. Red Dead Redemption, that's my pick. Yeah, a lot of people, like, pick the Rams-Pats one. That one... that was... Okay, you know what? I don't think that game was as bad as people make it out to be. Like, it was low scoring, for sure. But it was... To me, it was a great defensive game. You know? It was pathetic that the Rams were in there. That fucking sucked. They shouldn't have been in that fucking game. Like, New Orleans got fucking hosed on that call in the NFC Championship game. That was probably the worst. That was the worst non-call in the history of sports, right there. That was pathetic. But I still didn't mind that Super Bowl. It was a great defensive matchup. And it was so funny because, like, we essentially saw Todd Gurley become washed up in less than 60 minutes time. Like, it just seemed like he stopped being a good running back mid-game, and he's never been the same since. It was weird. Yeah. Yeah, Metal Meltdown, good to see you here. I'm not sure if you're still watching, but thanks for joining, brother. If anyone hasn't watched them yet, check out my collab on my channel from my podcast a month and a half ago, or 2 months ago now-ish. I can't remember. Meltdown and I reviewed Appetite for Destruction, as well as we talked about dealing with online haters. That was a lot of fun to do that. It's long, but I feel like, it was a very entertaining conversation. Also, check out my vlog where I took a trip to Toronto and him and I hung out. The Sick and the Vulgar. Okay, question. Have you listened to Antichrist Superstar by Marilyn Manson? How do you feel about it overall? That is... Did I listen to that album ever? I'm not sure. I can't remember. I might have heard the singles off of it. That's the one with the Beautiful People, right? And does he also do that cover of Depeche Mode on there too? No. The Eurythmics cover, right? Yeah. Isn't the Dope Show on that album too? Like, I've never heard the album in full, but I'm sure I've heard the singles off of it. And, like, yeah, it's... not a big fan of Manson. I always thought, like, out of those late 90s goth / industrial metal guys, solo artists or whatever, I thought Rob Zombie wiped the floor with him. Hellbilly Deluxe all the way on that front. What is it with this creature who has this insatiable lust for the dead? Living dead girl. Yeah. But yeah. Goff come back strong with the Lions, yeah. Yeah, Dan Campbell's got that team ready to fucking play. Wouldn't be surprised if they made a lot of noise next year. I do think, as much as it pains me as a Packer fan, they are my pick to win the North. I think Green Bay can etch out a wild card spot if Love takes off, if he plays as well as some people expect him to. I do think they can etch out a wild card spot. They're still a good enough team. They still got Aaron Jones back there, even though he's getting up there in age. They got AJ Dillon. They got a good running game. They still have the best corner in football, in my opinion, Jair Alexander. And they do have some good players. I still think they're a solid team without Aaron Rodgers. And they have a decent young receiving core. Yeah. So he is, Jordan Love is set up to do well. He's just gotta, as Morpheus said in The Matrix, like, they can only show him the door. He's got to be the one that walks through it. So we'll see what happens. But either way, I do think the Lions are going to take that division this year. The Vikings last year were frauds. The Bears are fucking just bleh. And Green Bay is just a, decent team, but it really all depends on Love and how he's going to do. But yeah. Oh, shit. Yeah. So yeah. Once again, we are streaming to help free Gerrymander. Not really. We can't free a fictional fucking character. What are you, people insane? But, it's basically my piss take on e-begging, charity streams. Or e-begging fundraiser streams. Oh, shit, I gotta get out of here. Get the fuck out. Oh, my God. You know what? Cool guys don't look at explosions. Hey, Yeah. I just stole a bike. Oh, shit. Blackwater Rust, the Vikings are a definition of wasted potential. The Vikings are a definition of shitty football all throughout their fucking history. I hate that stupid team. I hate their stupid logo. I hate their stupid stadium. I hate that stupid horn that sounds off after every fucking first down. Like, shut up. No one wants to hear that shit. It's annoying. And, I laugh at the fact that they went to 4 Super Bowls in the 70s and choked in all 4 of them. It's hilarious to me that they went 15-1 with probably the greatest offense of all time in 1998, and they couldn't even make it to the fucking Super Bowl. They out-choked the Atlanta fucking Falcons. Imagine that. The 98 NFC Championship game. They're against the Atlanta fucking Falcons, and they out-choked the Falcons. They blew a lead against the Atlanta Falcons. Just let that sink in. And of course, you remember when Favre went there and he just sucked. Well, he was good that year and then just threw the worst interception of all time. And of course, you remember Blair Walsh. Just how do you miss that fucking chip shot? Bro. I hate the Vikings. I love watching them lose. All right. Anyways, enough ranting about my Vikings. Blythe and Brand. Who do you think will win the NFC South this year? Oh, ugh. I that division's kind of wide open. I mean, you had I can't remember his name right now. The first overall pick, he went to the Panthers, right? If I recall. Or, I can't remember his fucking name right now. Who knows what's going to happen there. You got the Saints, who have, Derek Carr joining the team. And who knows, he might be revitalized. Falcons, I'm not too sure. The Bucks, again, wide open. It feels like most of that Super Bowl team is either aging out or just getting dismantled. Bryce Young. Yeah, he went to the Panthers, right? Yeah. I've been focused a lot on, making stuff for my channel, so haven't really kept my ear to the ground for football right now. Didn't pay attention much to the draft. Shit. But I remember, yeah, that division's wide open. I don't know who's gonna win it, but I think the Saints probably have the best chance out of all the teams. So, yeah. The Sick and Vulgar. The question: what is your favorite nu metal album? That's an easy answer. That is System of a Down's Toxicity. That is a very, very easy answer. 10 out of fucking 10. Classic. All the songs on that album are fucking bangers. I love me some Prison Song. I love me Needles. Chop Suey, of course. You got to remember Bounce. Fuck, man. Of course, the title track is just iconic. Aerials, iconic. And of course, we got Psycho Groupie, Cocaine Crazy, Psycho Groupie, Coke, makes you high, makes you really want to go. Ah! Psycho Groupie, Cocaine Crazy, Psycho Groupie, Coke. Yeah, Psycho. It's a fucking awesome tune. But yeah, Toxicity. Some other good ones. I really enjoy Follow the Leader by Korn. What's another good new metal album? You know what? Fuck it. Significant Other. Fuck it. Significant Other. Yeah, that's right. Eat my shit. That's a nostalgic album for me. Yeah. But yeah, for the most part, System of a Down, Toxicity. That's the goated new metal album in my opinion. Astolfo Rider of the Black, best worst video games you ever played. You know what? Best video game I ever played, and it's also my favorite video game of all time. That is Conker's Bad Fur Day. The multiplayer is still goated as fuck. Of course, we love that fight with the shit monster. I love the whole war level, the It's War sequence of the game. I love that. Of course, the haystack Terminator. That was fun. That was a fun level. That was a fun boss to fight. I haven't played that game in a while. I still have it on my 64. And my 64 still works like a charm. Yeah. Maybe I'll stream that one day. I'll stream on my TV playing my Nintendo 64. If I can figure out the specs and everything. Another one of the best games I ever played. I love the Donkey Kong Country trilogy for the Super Nintendo, as well as Donkey Kong 64 on the N64. Of course, another one of the best games I ever played is the one you're watching right now, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Still the best Grand Theft Auto game. Red Dead Redemption's another one. Let's see here. I'm thinking... for the Super NES, love me some Killer Instinct. I still think it's better than Mortal Kombat. Hot take. Another one would be Super Mario World off the Super NES. Super Mario 64 on the N64, one of the OG 64 games. Of course, Rare was undefeated at the time. GoldenEye 007, that's another one. How the fuck did I forget that? Yeah, Rare was undefeated in the 90s. From 94 to 2001, undefeated. goated. Yeah. And what's another? What's another thing? Hold up. Worst game I ever played? Probably Duke Nukem Forever. Couldn't even finish that piece of shit. That was a big fucking letdown. I remember buying that opening week, and it had, you can tell it was a rushed together piece of shit. And they just slapped it together, made it a quick buck. You're welcome, you fuckers. So yeah. That's another one of the worst games I ever played. No, I think that's it. Duke Nukem Forever, man. Duke Nukem Forever. More like Duke Nukem Never. Haha, wrecked. Also for for sports games, because I do like me some sports games, I love Madden 08. I love NFL Blitz for the Nintendo 64. And I love SmackDown vs. Raw 2006, as well as SmackDown Shut Your Mouth. WWE SmackDown Shut Your Mouth, where you can have hardcore matches in a fucking train station. It was so cool. But yeah. And SmackDown vs. Raw 2006 was awesome. The general manager mode was goated because, you know, the thing with wrestling games is that the thing with wrestling games, especially like in that time and still now, it's like they're treated as combat games, and they never really treated it as professional wrestling, where, you know, it's all about match quality and characters and rivalries and promos. And it's like that general manager mode actually got it. You know, it's like, okay, you know, it had star ratings for matches. You know, it focused on rivalries, and you had to worry about, you know, putting the right people over. You know, if you had someone who was unpopular as your champion, your ratings would go down. You know, you needed a champion who was white hot. You know, it actually factored in, like, actually managing a professional wrestling brand. So that's why I like that one. So anyways, yeah, question, Sick and Vulgar, have you heard the Lil Uzi Vert cover of Chop Suey? No, I have not. Next one. Blackwater Rust, favorite superhero character of all time. It sounds cliche, but leader. I mean, Batman. Yeah, it's, you know, I've always been very partial to him, mostly because of his rogues gallery. Like, his villains are fucking. He has the best villains in any comic book lore. Like Joker, Two-Face, Scarecrow, Penguin, Bane, Mr. Freeze. I'm fucking missing some here. I'm just going off the top of my head. Of course, Calendar Man, the Condiment King. You know, Catwoman. You know, Clayface. You know, Jervis Tetch. No, Mad Hatter. I really do wish. It's too bad, like, it seems like Matt Reeves' Batman, the Robert Pattinson Batman, is, like, again having the Joker return. And I really wish they would do a Batman movie with other characters at this point. Like, Joker, yes, absolutely the best villain in all of Batman lore. I'm not denying that, but I really wish they would just explore the rogues gallery a bit more. You know, I feel like Joker has been played out and done to death. It's still, you know, I'm sure Barry Keoghan, that's who's playing the Joker. I'm sure he's going to do well, and I'm sure it's going to be a very great role for him, and he's going to fucking knock it out of the park. But I just feel like the Joker as a character in live-action Batman has been just done to death. I don't feel like we really need another version of the Joker at this time. You know, I'd love for them to, like, you know, have Black Mask in there, or like, you know, some of the lesser known was like fucking Maxie Zeus. That's one. Fucking have a movie centered around the Mad Hatter and base it off that fucking one episode of the animated series where Batman has a dream that he's not Batman. Like, you know, I just wish they'd like explore the rogues gallery a bit more. But yeah, sorry, I just again, loaded answer. But yeah, Batman. All for right of the block. My all-time favorite WWE game is SmackDown vs. Raw 2010. That Shawn and Edge storyline was just a chef's kiss, and I loved making my own mistakes while also making super OP finishers. I actually have SmackDown vs. Raw 2010. That was a good one too. Yeah. I love creating my own stories on that one. Didn't have the general manager mode, which, like, you know, that's an L. That's a big L. Okay. Astolfo Rider of the Black. Alright, sorry. Black. Fuck. I fucked that one up. My bad. Blackwater Rust. Favorite / least favorite. Or favorite / worst Batman movie. Okay. Sorry. Well, favorite's the Dark Knight. That's a pretty easy choice. It's my second favorite movie of all time. I do love Christian Bale's performance as Batman. Aaron Eckhart's performance as Harvey Dent in Two-Face, phenomenal. Very underrated performance. I think he really nailed, especially Harvey Dent. I think he really nailed both characters and like what Nolan was going for with that one. And of course, you know, Heath Ledger as the Joker, that just goes without saying. There's really nothing I can say about his performance that hasn't already been said a gazillion fucking times. Sorry, I'm stealing a bike here. And like, love the story in that. I love the fucking story of that movie, and I love the like the main themes, like the whole thing. This might sound crazy, but like the Dark Knight, that story feels like an allegory for 9/11. Like, okay, it's, I don't know if mentioning that word's gonna get me demonetized, but like like it's an, I feel like it was an allegory for, you know, how the US handled all of that. Because like it's almost like Batman was like America, Gotham, you know, the Gotham underbelly was kind of like, you know, the Afghanistan or whatever, and like, you know, that was kind of like, I don't know if mentioning those groups is gonna get me fucking demonetized or not, but like, you know, it's like the Gotham underbelly was like, you know, that group that was ruling over that part of the world at the time, and the Joker, like, almost in this equation was like, you know, the group that starts with the letter I in this case. I don't know. I'm probably fucking talking out of my ass, but it's like, to me, it was like a great allegory for that. It's almost like, you know, how they went into that, you know, Batman wanted to save Gotham, but in turn he just unleashed an even worse monster than anyone could have possibly imagined, which was the Joker. The same way, you know, a country in the real world wanted to make a part of the world a better place, but they unleashed an even bigger fury in trying to do so. They just kind of made everything worse because, you know, they needed they got a bigger equal sort of thing. Sorry, I'm talking out of my ass here. But yeah, that's my favorite Batman movie. The worst, see, I want to say Batman and Robin, but like, you know, I have like almost an unironic love for it. Like, it's so stupid, it's so terrible, but it's so much fun to watch and laugh at. Like, I gotta say, I am never bored watching it, except for like even the forced dramatic scenes are just so fucking laughable. It's just like, it's just batshit insane. The puns are just non-stop, and it's like, oh, that's so cute. They think they're making a movie. So it's just so it's such a fun bad movie that I can't hate it. I'd say, does Batman v Superman count? Even though that's technically like more of like a crossover. Even though that's technically more of a crossover movie, because that would be my pick for worst if Batman v Superman, because like that one was a colossal disappointment. And Ben Affleck did a very good job as Batman. Wasn't his fault. He was just in a very, very cringy movie. So yeah. So yeah. So let's see here. Stall for Ride of the Black. What is your opinion on Avatar: The Last Airbender? You mean the movie or the show? Love the show. First season is fucking goated. The movie, we don't talk about that. We do not talk about that. That was a big flaming piece of shit. Yeah. You know, you got characters played by young actors who were only given those parts because, you know, they're children of the producers and whatnot. And then they mispronounce Aang. It's not Ong, it's Aang. Did you even watch the show, Shyamalan? God damn it. And it seems like every character was a stick in the mud and absolutely bland when they weren't that way at all in the show. Like, Sokka had, charisma. Aang, was actually pretty fucking likable. Yeah, so anyway, yeah, we blah. I actually haven't watched the first season of Avatar: The Last Airbender in a very long time. I'll have to do that again. Have you... Sorry. Blythe and Brand, have you seen the trailer for the new Kraven the Hunter movie coming out in October? No, I have not. Tell you what, I am going to go see this month, though. Not the Barbie movie. I'm going to go see Oppenheimer. See what Nolan has to offer, that story. Well, they're playing Some Kind of Wonderful on the radio in this game. So, yeah. Boss Antelope. Caught! Touchdown! No! Oh, man. That was one of my favorite moments as a fan of the Packers. 2003. I can still remember it. Week 17, the final week of the season. Green Bay needs to win, and the Vikings need to lose for Green Bay to make the playoffs. And Green Bay plays against Denver at Lambeau Field. They kicked Denver's ass. Amon Green ran for 218 yards, which was his career high, and I believe it was a Packers record at the time for a single game. He had a 98-yard run in that game, and they beat the Broncos 31-3. And near the end of the game, everyone was focusing on the Cardinals versus Vikings game. The Vikings were playing the Cardinals, who were 3-12 at the time, and all the Vikings needed to do was win, and they're in the playoffs. Pretty easy, right? They were leading 17-6 with like 2 minutes to go. So, it's a pretty comfortable lead there. The Cardinals score one touchdown. They missed the 2-pointer. So it's 17-12. They recover the onside kick. They make it, around the 20-yard line or whatever. And final play of the game, Josh McCown, my boy, Josh McCown, one of the greatest quarterbacks in Packers history, never even played for the fucking team. He throws to Nate Poole in the end zone. Nate Poole catches it. He gets 1 foot in bounds in the end zone. His other foot goes out of bounds, but because he was forced out, it was ruled a force out and a touchdown. Cardinals win. Vikings are out. Green Bay is in the playoffs. That was epic. That was fucking epic. Like, awesome. And then the next week, Green Bay beats Seattle at Lambeau after Matt Hasselbeck says, "We want the ball, we're going to score." Yeah, I mean, he did throw the game-winning touchdown, even though it was an interception to Al Harris, and Al Harris ran that motherfucker back. But yeah, that was probably my favorite moment as a fan outside of the Super Bowls. Was like those couple weeks in 2003. But anyways, yeah. Yarp. Yeah, fun. But yeah, as per usual, Jerry Mander is not being freed anytime soon. Thank you for not giving him your money. He doesn't deserve it. He's a piece of shit. Maybe he'll think twice before he fucking jerks off in a fucking Target. Sick fuck. I wonder if he regrets that now since Target's gone woke. But, Let me just take a drink here. Blythe and Brand, if you were to direct a Batman movie, who would you have as the main villains? For me, I'd pick Clayface and Victor Zsasz. Clayface and Victor Zsasz, huh? You know what? If I had the villains... Again, I've always wanted Black Mask to be done well in a Batman movie. I mean, I know he was in that one Suicide Squad movie, but I want him in a Batman movie. Like, I want it to be one of the main foes. And you know what? Since CGI is so advanced now, I think a good clay face can be done very well. So yeah, that'd be another pick for me. I'd want to see a live action clay face. Because like especially with like, you know, Clayface's whole backstory is like, you know, a failed actor, right? And I feel like you can do a lot with that, emotionally and writing wise. You know, if you're a writer worth a shit, anyway. Oh, I'm gonna jump this same damn ramp again. Here we go. Whee! Since Jerry won't be free anytime soon, are you going to automatically give the W to Chompy? You know what? Chompy wins. Chompy beats Jerry. Sorry, you win, Meltdown. If you're watching this right now, Chompy owns Gerrymander and always will. So yeah. Yeah, once again, thank you all for tuning in. This is my first stream as a YouTube partner, as a monetized YouTuber. Again, feel free. I'm not holding a gun to anybody's head, and I'm not holding anything behind a paywall. But if you want to leave any donations, the option's there now. It's one of the cool new perks I got. Is that people can leave super chats and shit. So, again, not forcing anything. Not telling you guys to do anything. But it is there. Of course, it's for Mander'S bail. What am I talking about? Yeah, I'm totally not going to pocket that money myself. What the fuck? You guys think I'm like some fucking Scrooge McDuck motherfucker? The fuck? I'm not going to do that. What do you take me for, you people? What the fuck? Rockin' Movies with Tyler. Hey man, how you doing? Favorite album of 2023 so far. So that Dud Heimsgard, Black Medium Current, I really, really love that one. It gets better on re-listens. But then again, so does Heimdall by Enslaved. Enslaved, I dived into their discography this year, and wow, what a fucking band. Like, their albums... their albums are experiences. Like, love them. And Heimdall, awesome fucking album. That's a 9.5 out of 10. Might change it to a 10 later with some more re-listens, but yeah. So it's Dud Heimsgard is a very close second, but my favorite is Enslaved Heimdall. Behind them would be Hellripper, that Hellripper album, Warlocks Grim and Withered Hags, War Remains by Enforced. I loved Killgrid. War Remains was a huge improvement, which is saying something. So love that one. It's such they made themselves tighter, more focused, and the album just fucking kicks your face for 30 minutes and gets the fuck out. I love it. Another one, of course, Terracite by Cattle Decap. Love that one. I haven't listened to a lot of new albums lately in the past month. It's just because I'm focusing my time right now on this very big project that I will be announcing soon. I'm not going to tell anyone what it is. Although some of you might figure it out. I'm not sure. Because I may or may not have talked about it a lot. But, yeah. Also, if you guys remember my April Fool's video, Aiden joined. Aiden was my buddy Aiden did the voiceover for that. He did a fantastic job, in my opinion, and he will be joining me for July's podcast. What are we going to discuss? That's that is a topic for, well, you'll find out. And I'll also be reviewing Keeper of the Seven Keys Part 1 and 2 on that podcast. Looking forward to that. I just re-listened to Part 1 today. Fucking still just as awesome as I remember it. I'm going to listen to Part 2 again. Also, I'm going to be recording a little editorial piece on the Rammstein situation. Because I feel like I have something to say about what's going on there. I feel like I have a unique perspective to offer. I'm not going to do that just to fucking clout chase or whatever. Like, I'm not doing that. I'm only doing it. Like, if I'm going to talk about a hot button issue in the metal scene, I'm only going to do it if I feel like I can add to the conversation, you know? But yeah. Desert, you can't remember your name. Sorry, this Horse with No Name is playing on here right now. So yeah, that's where was I? What was I talking about? I can't remember. It's kind of thrown off there. What was I talking about again? Shit. Oh yeah, I was talking about what I'm gonna do on this month's podcast. And oh yeah, and the Rammstein thing. So like, yeah, like I feel like I have something unique to offer the conversation, so I'm gonna be making a video on that. It should be out by the end of the week. Oh god, we're hearing fucking stupid. But anyways, so, Astolfo Rider of the Black. I'm gonna ask the hard-hitting questions now. What's your favorite color? My favorite color is D's nuts. That's what my favorite color is. Actually, my favorite color is probably, I don't know, black. Is that no? That's a shade. Probably green, because my boy, Green Bay Packers. Astolfo Rider of the Black. Say. Speaking of the Rammstein controversy, did you know about the SawCon incident? I know where you're going with this one, buddy. I know where you're going with this one. No, I do not know about the sock on incident. Tell me about it. Don't worry, I'll say it for you. So you can get your damn clips. Alright, give me a second. I'm going to pause the game momentarily. I just want to check a notification here. Okay. That's pretty good. But yeah, also, happy Independence Day to my American friends. I do mean that sincerely. Happy 4th of July, and thank you very much for spending it with me today. Probably going to stream for another half hour because I don't want this to be too long. And, I might switch to Universe Sandbox in a couple minutes and see what we can do there. Oh, us Blackwater Rust. Sorry, I'm going through questions right now. Blackwater Rust. Selene. And they're playing Cult of Personality on the radio here. All right. Blackwater Rust asks, "What's the darkest movie you've ever seen?" Or if we're talking in tone of the movie, or are we talking like a movie that's so dark I can't even fucking see it. I know you're referring to like the tone of the movie. Darkest movie I've ever seen. I don't know. That's a interesting thing to think about. Probably Come and See. That movie is legitimately fucking horrifying. And it's not like it's really that gory or like ultra fucking violent for a war movie or anything. Like, it's just the imagery is very subtle. You see a lot of aftermath images in the movie. Like, there's, I'm not going to spoil it, but there's, so Come and See is a World War II movie from a Belarusian perspective, and it's focused on this Russian child who gets taken in the army at 13, the Red Army, and he just witnesses so much horror and destruction from Nazi Germany and from a particular brigade that was the Derlewanger Brigade. Look that up. It's just, it was a SS unit made up of former convicts, so murderers, murderers, arsonists, let's just say R-word-ists. Don't want to get demonetized here. And just like the lowest of the fucking low ex-cons, and that's what that brigade was made up. That's what that unit was made up of, and that poor Russian kid witnesses those atrocities, and there's a lot of fucked up shit that you see in that movie, and it's just fucking absolutely horrifying. So I would say it's that one. Like, it's just such a fucked up movie. one of my favorite of all time. And I love watching it, but it's just so... It's just so unsettling. It's basically a horror movie disguised as a war movie. So, yeah. Alright, let's... Oh my god. Oh, shit. No, damn it, I'm dead. Alright, Astolfo Rider... Sorry. Astolfo Rider the Black. Wrestling-ish question. Cult of personality or this fire burns? Cult of personality, man. Cult of personality. You gotta say that one. You know, love me some Living Color. I don't mind the Kill Switch song, but like I think Cult of Personality just fits him so much better. So hold on, we're gonna switch up games now. We are going to play Universe Sandbox for a little bit. I'm probably gonna stop streaming at around 8:30ish. But this was a lot of fun. This has been a lot of fun answering your questions. Once again, happy 4th of July to my American buddies watching this. And, you know, free gerrymander, but not really. Fuck him. Chompy for life. So, yeah. I'm playing some Universe Sandbox now. This is a lot of fun. Yeah, there's all the planets. Let's see, Earth here. Whee! Right, let's slow some time down. Boom. There's our planet Earth. Boss Antelope 86. Darkest movie I've seen in terms of tone is The Girl Next Door from 2007. Girl Next Door? Isn't that the one with Alicia Cuthbert? She's like a porn actress. And... Or am I thinking about something else? Astolfo Rider of the Black. What is a band that no matter how hard you try to get into, you just can't for whatever reason? Gojira. That's the one. I've been recommended them a gazillion times. I've heard people just going off about them. Tried to listen to them. What album was it? I can't remember what album it was, but like, you know, tried to listen to them. It just was not my thing. I just found them very tedious, very just like bland. You know, very potato salad-y. Like, if I do say so myself. I'll give them another shot at some point whenever their next album comes out. I'll try again, because you know, people love that band, and I do want to give them as many fair shots. Because you know, the last thing I want to do on YouTube is have people fucking just despise me for my takes. And like, you know, so like, who knows, my feelings might change on the band. So, you know, I'll always try to give them another shot and try to see if I can, you know, see what everyone else is seeing. You know, like I tried to do that with In Flames this year. But, you know, again, I'm just something about them was just not clicking. It's another one, Trivium. Astolfo, you said Trivium right there. I listened to Shogun, and that was a very, very good album. I really enjoyed that one. Had a lot of fun reviewing it. Yeah, I've always kind of ragged on them, but I kind of ate some shit on that one. So yeah. Yeah. So I'm going to launch Mars towards Earth. It's going to be fun. Oh my god. There we go. Earth is so fucked. Also, you might hear some buzzing in the background. I did not turn off my fucking AC for this, because fuck that, it is way too hot, and it would get way too hot in here. Oh man. It's gonna go boom. It's gonna go boom. No. R.I.P. Earth. Oh, it's hitting the Atlantic. There goes the Titanic, man. You're fucked. No. Boom. R.I.P. Earth. Yeah, Trivium. You know, I ate shit on that one. Yeah, Gojira is probably my pick for that one. Blackwater Rust, Electric Based Boy, I see. Yeah, listen, I love me some Electric Callboy. As we watch the Earth explode. Look at a big explosion of Cheeto dust. Look at that. Now it's all getting sucked in. I'm just turning up time for a bit. Yeah, look at all that Cheeto dust. There you go. Oof. Any other questions I can see here? Shit. Okay. Boss Antelope 86. What are some of the most overrated metal albums of all time? I hate the word overrated, to be honest. Like, I don't know. Like, it just implies, like, you know, that I know better and that I know, you know, what deserves attention and what doesn't, when I really don't. I'm not the expert here, but shit, sorry. But I don't know. If I were to talk about like an album that, you know, just that's liked by others, but it didn't click with me. Let me go through Rate Your Music right now. Where's my 2023 list here? No, those Sleep Token albums are some real fucking, like, I don't get the praise those ones get. But I don't know. So let me go through some more here. That Artificial Brain album that came out last year, a lot of people love that album. I thought it was like mid to above average. Like, I just didn't really hear anything that was that memorable, just outside of just like being, you know, standard death metal. Like, I'll have to, maybe I'll listen to it. I'll listen to it again and then see what happens. Oh yeah, that Blut aus Nord album from last year. Oh my god, I don't get the praise that one gets. Like, I really tried to give that one a chance. I listened to it multiple times because I was just like, maybe I missed something here, but like, to me it was just like another black metal album. And a lot of people said it was scary. I'm like, sure, not really. I was not scared by it at all. And I listened to it alone in my room with nobody else around me. You know, it just didn't really, it didn't click for me. Like, yeah, Disharmonium. That was one that was just like very big disappointment, because I heard a lot of people, a lot of my fellow YouTubers propping it up pretty bigly. Wow, I trumped. God damn it. No, my fellow YouTubers were propping it up quite a bit, and I was just like, man, I can't wait to hear this one. And it was just like such a letdown for me. Like, to me, it was just another black metal album. So, you know, that was that one for me. Kind of an obvious question, but I wonder, when will the Albums I Missed video be available? I don't really make Albums I Missed videos. You know, man, there is a huge delay on this stream. That was like a gazillion minutes ago. So basically, what I'll do is, any albums I missed, I have them like on a list here. Here, let me get my Spotify up here. I do have a playlist here. That's my 2023 listening list, and like any albums I missed are going to be on that list, and I will catch up on them in November, December, and you'll see where they are at, because I'll give them all ratings. They'll be on Rate Your Music. They'll be on my albums, my end of the year albums list, because I'll do like, you know, my favorites, least favorites, and my most mid, and then I'll have like an entire list of all my album ratings from that year. That's what I'll do. I don't really do albums I missed videos. Not really my thing. So yeah. Yeah, how's Earth doing right now? Yeah, we fucked Earth up. There's like no water left there. Okay, let's do something a little bit less ram eating anyway. Solar system, just planets. So what we're going to do is cause a supernova here. Let's find the biggest star we got. Stevenson 218. This is the biggest star ever. Look at the size of this son of a bitch. It goes all the way out to Jupiter. Blackwater Rust. Also, I'm drunk. How are you all doing? Hey, you know what? Drink them if you got them. I'm not drinking any beer right now. I'm just doing my thing. I got water with me. So, what we're going to do now is I'm going to cause a supernova. So, we got our boy Stevenson 218 here. And I'm going to launch another one at him. So, and pause. All right. I'm going to slow that fucker down. Okay. All right. And what we're going to do now is we're going to watch the supernova from this solar system. Boom! Stall for Ride with Black Owl. I gotta go get some sleep. Hope you guys have a good night. And may God and a frying pan be with you. Hell yeah. Thanks for joining us, Stolfo. You are awesome. Continue being awesome. And may this be the first stream of many. But yeah. Thank you very much, guys. Oh my God. This motherfucker went off. That's a black hole. There's our supernova. It's very slowly creeping up on us. ASM Arsonist. Mike, what's up, my brother? Not too much, dog. By the way, how's the lagging? HRM. All right. Yeah. Probably because I have a lot of shit running right now, but plus this one Universe Sandbox takes up a lot of bandwidth, so it's lagging on my end too. Plus I literally just blew up two fucking suns, so yeah, that is a supernova. Holy shit. All right, let me restart that one. So, Blackwater Rust, favorite space movie. Damn. Let me check. It's got to be either Aliens, one of the Alien movies, or 2001: A Space Odyssey. Hang on. I will check in a second, see which one is ranked higher on my list. It's Aliens, technically not really a space movie per se, because well, I mean, it takes place in in a non-terrestrial, but it takes place on land, so not really a space movie, even though I don't know, so yeah, Aliens, Alien, 2001: A Space Odyssey, those ones. Of course, Alien, probably the greatest sci-fi horror movie of all time. Aliens, one of the greatest sci-fi action movies of all time. 2001: A Space Odyssey, that's just a fucking one of the greatest pure sci-fi space movies of all time. Yeah, some arsonist. I think I found my album of the year. Or my number 2 album of the year. Warlocks, Grim and Withered Hags. Yeah, Hellripper. That's a fucking awesome album. Love that one. Yeah. Error, YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. Oh, kiss my butt. Kiss my fat butt, you motherfuckers. So, here, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna place a star near end of the solar. No, actually, no. I'm gonna crash. I'm gonna find a random object. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna crash a pigeon, a huge pigeon, into Earth. That's what I'm gonna do. Alright. Then once that's done, I think I'll call it a night. So here we go. Alright. Launch. And that's going to be one big motherfucking pigeon. Hold up. Let me. I forgot to. Radius. All right. We're gonna crash this fucking pigeon into Earth. Let's make it roughly 10 kilometers. We're gonna make it a 10-kilometer wide pigeon. Crash that motherfucker into Earth. Shit. Boss Antelope, final question. Is Stiller's got a Super Bowl? No. You know what they gotta do? They gotta rename it Heinz Field. What is it? A Creasier Park or whatever the fuck now? I don't know. It's Heinz Field. Like, I don't know how Heinz of all fucking companies couldn't afford the naming rights again. Like, you make ketchup. Ketchup sells like fucking crazy. You can't afford to keep the naming rights to a stadium in Pittsburgh. Like, yeah. As far as Super Bowl picks, I don't know. Too early to tell. I mean, the Chiefs will be like fucking in the mix, that's for sure. So will the Bengals. And you got, those will be the heavy hitters in the AFC. The Bengals, the Bills, the Chiefs, Jaguars. Jaguars are going to be up there. You know, NFC is almost like much wider open. The Niners have a chance if they stay healthy. You know, the Lions are up and coming. The Eagles are fucking great team. Giants are on the up. You know, the NFC is pretty wide open. And oh shit, pigeon's almost getting ready to crash into Earth. How close are you? Where's it heading? Oh my god! Oh man. Oh. There goes. There goes. Oh man, there goes the fucking. Oof. Oh, that pigeon fucked up a lot of shit. Blackwater Rust, not a question, but just saying Tom Grossi and the Grossi Posse are legends. Yeah, what he did over the month of June, that 30 and 30 thing, I don't know if even he realizes that's the greatest thing he's ever going to do in his life. Like, that was fantastic. And raising that much money, traveling that many fucking miles on his own dime too. Like, you know, he put off buying a house to get this done. Like, that was awesome. And the fact that they were able to get a video out for every city every day, like, newsflash for any aspiring editors out there, editing takes a very long time. You know, editing is very hard and takes a long time, and you have a lot of sleepless nights. Like, getting like a 5 to 10 minute video done every day is not easy at all. and his editor probably slept less than he did. So, like, the whole thing was just a huge testament to who Tom Grossi is as a person, and who, like, how hard of a worker he is. Like, that, getting that much content out daily, that was insane. But seriously, near the end of it, you can tell, though, like, in the last, like, 5 days or so, like, you could see the bags under his eyes. Like, it was brutal. Like, that dude was running on fumes. So I hope he can get some sleep. He needs a lot of rest. Like, you know, take the whole month off if he has to. His fan base isn't going anywhere, especially after that. So, you know, I do believe he's earned his rest, and he really needs to take a break, recharge. He's done more than enough, and you know, but that was amazing what he did. But I do want to say, yeah, like, awesome what he did. And who knows, maybe years down the road, you know, when my channel is a little bit bigger, hopefully, I'd love to do something like that, but for metal shows, you know. Maybe hit up, like, you know, 30 metal shows in 30 days. I don't know, that'd be too much. Or like 10 metal shows in 10 weeks. Something to that effect, and, you know, do it to, like, race for a charity or something like that. That'd be a cool thing to do way down the road from here. Yeah. So that's it for me, guys. I've streamed for 2 hours now. You know, I just wanted to have some fun on Independence Day, free gerrymander. And Jerry, if you're out there listening, I'm sorry to say, but we've made no money for you. You have not been bailed out. What the fuck? What the fuck? Who's knocking? Hold on a second, guys. You son of a bitch! That's what you get, you son of a bitch. Alright. What the fuck is Mad Mike doing? He's streaming? He doesn't know I escaped. Oh, so you motherfucker. I'm back, you motherfuckers. I escaped from prison in New York, and Gerrymander has returned. And I'm gonna make a lot of videos praising America, bringing America back, and bringing Canada back from the dead. You know who caused those forest fires, right? It wasn't any of those fucking little lightning bolts or, you know, nature. No. Trudeau himself walked to every single forest in northern Ontario and caused that bullshit to happen. And we're gonna make him pay. That's right. Jerry has returned. And I'm back with a vengeance. Mad Mike is dead. Long live the Butt Rock NBA and your host, Gerrymander. Bye.